I know we're tooting our own horn, but there is magic in the city. Every time there's a band here, Def Leppard have said it overseas that Montreal has the best audiences, and I've witnessed it so many times through the years. And I was lucky this year. I saw a good dozen of shows as well, and I got to see 3 of my favorite 80s bands this year. I saw Tears for Fears for the first time, which were amazing up in Laval. I got to see The Cure for the second time, so this was like a total, I felt like I was 16 again listening to Disintegration. I got to see Depeche Mode with Randy, which was my first time, which was so cool to see the audience and Dave Gahan communicating in a way that is almost spiritual in many, many regards. And I know I'm going to make everyone jealous around the table.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Anyways, happy holidays, you guys. Just kidding.
When it's doubles with Dave Grohl, I'm going to be very angry.
When Foo Fighters were announced, I think tickets went on sale about a week before the show, something like that. Mm-hmm. We tried to get tickets. It was an impossible ordeal because it was at the Verdun Auditorium with about 4,000 seats. Standing room with Les Shirley opening up. And then Stéphane...
What a moment for them.
And what a moment for them.
Yeah.
And I'll get to them in a couple of seconds. But Stéphane Drolet from Sony Music, a couple of days before the show, comes by the office and says, I'd like to invite you to the show. And, I know that all of us around the table wants to go. But I'm invited to go, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be really selfish and go see the Foo Fighters, which I had only seen once before when I was a VJ at Musique Plus. So I saw them in a small, intimate room. But to witness the power of Dave Grohl and his band in the Verdun Auditorium with 4,000 fans who sounded like 40,000 that night, singing along to every single note, it was an epiphany of all sorts. It was just tremendous. Knowing, that they were coming back after the loss of Taylor Hawkins, the new drummer Josh Freese, who is just an octopus on stage. He is insane behind the kit. And the energy, again, coming back to, the Depeche Mode concert, but the energy between the Verdun Auditorium and the Foo Fighters that night was magical. Opening for them were the Shirleys. And, CHOM was one of the first, I guess, bigger radios to play the Shirleys and to take a chance on them. And to see those girls on stage that night living their dream, and, one of their favorite bands are the Foo Fighters, and to see them, opening for the Foos was just amazing. And they were just living the moment. And after each and every song, thanking Dave Grohl, every single song, merci Dave Grohl, merci les Foo Fighters, merci Verdun, and then they play another song, and then, oh my God, merci Verdun, merci Foo Fighters. It just kept going like for their 40-minute set. And seeing the pictures afterwards of them with the Foo Fighters, you kind of feel part of that magic somehow, and kind of the torch bearing of sorts. But, my favorite concert this year, bar none, is that night in June at the Verdun Auditorium. Just the whole crowd singing to every single word of the Foo Fighters.